Hello children, today we will discuss the questions based on ogives. Okay, so I am taking the question number 14, last question of the chapter test. After that we will take one more question based on ogives. So the question is, marks obtained is given, number of students is given. For drawing an ogive, we have to check whether the class intervals are continuous or not. So class intervals are continuous and we have to find the cumulative frequency. So cumulative frequency is 8 plus 10, 18 plus 22, 40, 40 plus 40, 80 plus 20, that is 100. So total is 100. Now we have to choose a scale for both the axes. So we can take here 10, here we can take 20 or 10, anything, no problem. Okay, so we can take on both the axes 2 centimeter equal to 10 units. On x-axis 2 centimeter equal to 10 marks. On y-axis 2 centimeter is equal to 10 students or 20 students. Okay, so here we are going to find the value . So here on x-axis we can take 0, 10, 20, 30, 40 and then 50. Clear? 0, 10, 20, 30 and here 30, 40 and 50. Clear? On y-axis 2 centimeter equal to 10 or we can take 20. So if we are taking 20, then this will be, suppose this is 20, then 40, then 60, then 80 and then at last 100. Okay, so this scale we have taken. So for drawing an ogive, each cumulative frequency will be plotted against the upper limit. It means marks on x-axis, cumulative frequency on y-axis. So first value is 10, 8. So 10, 8 means this is 10, this is 30, this is 50, this is 70, this is 90. Okay. So 10, 8 means it will start from here. 10, 8. Okay. Next 20, 18. 20, 18 means here. Next 30, 40. 30, 40 is already mentioned. So this is 30, 40. Next is 40, 80. So 40, 80 means here it is 80. So 40, 80. So this is 40, 80. Next 50, 100. 50, 100. 100 is this. So 50, 100. So we have plotted the points. Each cumulative frequency against the upper limit of the class interval. Okay. After this, we have to join the points using freehand. So join the points and at last, so this is the ogive. You can take 2 centimeter equal to 10 units also. So 10, why I am taking 2 centimeter? Whatever graph you are getting, in that graph one block is of 2 centimeter. Okay. This is the ogive. These are the points. Now this is done. After that the question is, first thing we have to find median. So for median we have to find n by 2. N by 2 means 50, correct? Total value of n is 100, it means n by 2, 50. So 50 will be on which axis? Y axis. So this is 50. So the method is, from 50 we will draw horizontal line and then vertical line. So from 50, horizontal line, like this. Okay. Now after this, So this will give median. Correct? I am telling the procedure. You can check the answer. This is median, n by 2 from this horizontal line, then vertical line. After that, the pass marks if the 85% of the students pass. Total number of students 100. How many passed? 85%. It means number of students failed. Number of students failed, that will be 15%, that is 15. Clear? 85% of the students passed. It means 85% of 100. It means 85 are passed. How many are failed? 100 minus 85, that is 15. So 15 are failed. So we have to find the passing marks. Okay. So 15. 15 are failed means 15 students. 15 will be here. Correct? 15 will be here. So from 15 we will draw horizontal line. Okay. And then we will draw vertical line. So this will give what? This will give passing marks. Why? If 15 students are failed, these 15, so this 15 students are failed. So we will take this. Okay. So from 15 you will draw horizontal line and then vertical line. It means for the 15, this is the passing marks. Maybe it is 17, 16, whatever will come. That is the answer. Correct? So that is the answer of your second part. This point will give what? Passing marks. Okay, next one. The marks which 45% of the students exceed. The marks which 45% of the students exceed means 45% of students got more than that mark. We have to find that mark for which 45% of the students, 45% of the students means 45% of 100, that is 45 students have scored more than that mark. So we have to find that mark. Again, 45 means 40, 50. So this will give 45. Correct? This value will give 45. Again, from this we have to draw horizontal line. We have to draw horizontal line. Okay. So it will come here. So this will give your what? This point will give what we want. This third part. So maybe it is 32, 33, 34, whatever. Okay. So I have explained only that the method. Okay. Plus minus 1, plus minus 2, no problem. But if you plot correctly, then exact value will come. Maybe it is plus minus 1, but exact value will come. Okay. Median n by 2, that is 100 by 250, horizontal line, then vertical line. So this point, that will give median. Next, we have to find the passing marks. If 85% of the students pass, it means how many are failed? 15 are failed. From 15 on y-axis, horizontal and vertical line. So that will give passing marks. Maybe 16, 17, 18, whatever. After that, we have to find that mark for which 45% of the students exceed that mark. So 45% of the students is 45. Okay, here between 40 and 50. So 45, again horizontal and vertical. So maybe it is 32, 33, 34. That will be the marks for which 45% of the students exceed. Okay, that is greater, not less. Less means we have to find this, then we have to subtract from this value. We have to subtract this value from the total. So that is your question number 14. One more question we have to solve. See. So next question we are going to discuss question number 6, page number 518. Monthly income in rupees is given. K means 1000. In 1000 rupees are given. Monthly income in 1000 rupees. So I have written K. 6000, 7000, 7000, 8000, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12 up to 13,000. And number of employees, frequency is given 20, 45, 65, 95, 60, 35. So class intervals are continuous. So we have to find first cumulative frequency. Okay, so this is 20. Now 20 plus 45, 65, correct? 65 plus 65, 130, correct? 130 plus 95, that will give 225, correct? After the 225 plus 60, that will give 285, correct? 285 plus 30, that will give 315, clear? And last one is 320. So total number of employees is 320. Now we have to choose the scale. Any scale is mentioned? Yes, scale is mentioned. 2 centimeter equal to rupees 1000 on one axis, 2 centimeter equal to 50 employees on other axis. Okay, so first value is 6000. So we have to use kink and we have to take the class size, that is 1000, as the scale on x-axis. Next one is on y-axis 50. So draw it. So this is, so we will use kink. Okay, so here we have to take 50, then 100, then 150, then 200, then 250, then 300, then 350. Clear? On y-axis. On x-axis starting from 6. So 6000, 7000, 8000, 9000, 10,000, 11,000, 12,000 and 13,000. All are in 1000. 8k, 9k, 10k, 11k, 12k and 13k. All are in 1000. That is why I have written 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. Clear? Visible or not? Not visible. Wait. So this is 8, 9k, 10k, 11k, 12k and 13k. Now it is visible. 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Each cumulative frequency will be plotted against the upper limit of each class interval. Okay. So first value is 7000, 20. So first value is 7000 on x-axis and 20 on y-axis. So 7000 and 20. So 50, 20 will be maybe here. 20. So 7000 and 20. Next one is 8000, 65. 65 means maybe here. 65. Okay. Next one is 9000, 130. 9000. 130 means here. This is 125, so 130 will be here. Okay. So this is next point. 10,000, 225. So 225 will be here. Okay. So 10,000, 225 here. Next 11,000, 285. 285 means 275. So 285. This is 11,000. Next 12,315. 315 means this is 315. 12,000. Then last one is 320. It means little bit difference. Correct. When you are plotting on the scale, how to find the points? Very easy. The scale is 50 for y-axis. So divide each value by 50. When you will divide this, okay, by 50, what you will get? 20 upon 50. This is 0.4. It means 0.4. Next, 65 upon 50. That is 65 upon 50. So that is 13. 65 upon 50. 13.5. Not 13. 1.35. Okay. 65 upon 50. That will give 1.3. That will give 1.3. Next one is 130 upon 50. So this will give 2.6. 130 upon 50. So 13 upon 5. Correct? So 13 upon 5 will give 2.6. Okay. Now this will be divided by 50. Correct? So this will give 4.5. This will give 5.7. This will give 6.3. This will give 6.4. Like this you can plot exactly. Okay, divide the values by the scale. 20 by 50, 0.4. 65 by 50, 1.3. 130 by 50, 2.6. Similarly, you can plot the exact value in the centimeter. So here, join the points to obtain a curve. So this is the ogive. Correct? It is not exactly done. I am telling the method. We want exact, divide the values by the scale. Okay, so this is the ogive. Now first part, median wedge. Median means n by 2. So n by 2 will be, n by 2 is 320 by 2. That will give 160. Correct? So 160 will be located on y-axis. So 160 may be here. So you have to draw horizontal line. Okay, and then vertical line. So this will give median wedge. Okay, the method. Next one is number of employees whose income is below rupees 8500. Now 8500 will be on y-axis or x-axis. See, rupees means 8500 will be on x-axis. So locate 8500. So 8500 means this middle value. Okay, so from this middle value we have to draw vertical line. Okay, and then from here we have to draw horizontal line. So that will give what? Second part answer. What? We have to find the number of employees whose income is below rupees 8500. So this value will give, maybe it is 75, 80 or 82, whatever. This will give second part answer. Correct? 8500 on x-axis. Next, if the salary of a senior employee is above rupees 11,500, find the number of senior employees in the company. Number of senior employees means the employees who all are getting the salary above rupees 11,500. So we have to find number of employees getting the money above 11,500. See, so 11,500 is this. Okay, between 11,000 and 12,000. So we have to find the employees who all are getting greater than 11,500. Okay, so first again same method. First we have to draw a vertical line. Okay, so draw vertical line. So suppose this is 11,500. Vertical line. Okay, and then horizontal line. So this is the value. What? Who all are getting 11,500. We want greater than. It means we want this value. Who all are getting the salary of a senior employee is above rupees 11,500. So we want the employees getting greater than 11,500. So suppose this value is 250, 75. Suppose this is 290 or 295, whatever. So the employee is getting 11,500 is 290, but we want greater than this. So this is 290. What is total? Okay, for third part, employees getting 11,500 is 290, but we want greater value, greater than 11,500. So we will find like what? We have to subtract from total. So that is 30 employees or near about 30, 28, 31, whatever. Okay, method understood. The method is first 11,500 will be located on x-axis, then vertical line and then horizontal line. So this value will give what? Suppose this is 290. I am not knowing exactly. I am telling the method. So 290 number is the number of employees getting 11,500, that are 290, but we want employees getting greater than 11,500. It means this difference we want. So what is the difference between 320? Maximum is 320. Suppose this is 320 maximum. So 320 and 290, what is the difference? 30. So 30 employees are such that who all are senior employees. Why? They are getting above 11,500. Understood the method? Correct. How to find this kind of question? For below, no problem, same answer like we have done in second part. But third part we want number of employees getting greater than 11,500. It means these two values. So from 11,500 vertical horizontal, this is for 11,500. We want greater. It means we will take the difference between maximum and this value. Maximum is 320. So 320 minus 290. That is the difference who all are senior employees. Okay, last upper quartile, very easy, n by 4. Upper quartile means we have to take, upper quartile means we will take n by 4, so 320 by 4, this will give 80. This 80 will be on y axis, y number of, n means y axis, so 80 will be maybe suppose here 80, suppose this is 80. So again horizontal line and then vertical line. So this will give fourth part. Okay, fourth part you are knowing. Second, third part was very important. Understood now? Second part directly from 8500 vertical horizontal, that will give the number of employees whose income is below rupees 8500. Okay, you can take one less. Below rupees 8500 means not 8500. So for below rupees 8500 we have to take one less, whatever the value. Suppose this value is 75, 80 or 81, and then we will take one less. Then number of employees getting greater than 11,500. Again 11,500 on x-axis, vertical and horizontal. This will give for 11,500 290 employees. But above 11,500 means we have to find this difference, maximum minus this value. That will give 30 employees. Okay, below one less, not below. If it is equal to, then we will take that value, but it is below. Here the class size is 1000 and here 50, 130, maximum value 320, then plus minus 5, plus minus 2 is accepted. Understood? So the method, you have to apply all the things correctly. Okay, find the values correctly, plot the values correctly, plus minus 2, plus minus 5, that is not a problem. Answer will be correct. Exact values, for finding the exact values on the graph, divide the values by the scale. X-axis no problem. Y-axis different values are there, then divide by the scale 50. So you will get the values in centimeters. So you can plot directly in centimeter exactly which line. Suppose 1.6. 1.6 means after 1, 6th line. 0.4 means after 0, 4th line. 4.6 means after 4, 6th line. In this way you can plot. Okay. So that was the revision part for statistics. Thank you.